Alright, just doing some work on the van. Yep. Oh. Well. So, those of you who don't know, I went out and tried to get some welding quotes done on this van, took it out, driving around. I was getting quotes for £1,700 to do the welding work on this van. Yeah, it's a bit extreme, I thought. That's like worth probably as much as the van would be worth if it was converted to a camper. Insane. So, I thought, screw it. I said I wasn't going to do it myself, and you know what? I am. So, let's talk you through this, what I've done. I've taken everything apart. I first started by cutting out the previous welding patch, because that's all it was, just a patch. I then proceeded to start cutting out some of the bad rust on this middle sill plate, the second, we'll call it the second, third, second, and we'll call this the first. So the second sill panel inside, that was all rotted out down here, there was nothing left of it, poke a screwdriver through, so I cut that out. This could have all been avoided if they rust proofed it from the inside after they did the welding work. To some extent anyway. The welding job was a very poor job. Whatever the guy paid to do it, he got robbed. There's no way on earth I would ever do a job on a car like this and leave all the rust still inside and just put a patch over it. I would cut the rust out for it takes 5 seconds with a grinder with a cutting disc just to cut the square out and weld a new piece, panel in. So this is by no means complete yet. I've still got to do more cutting out. For instance, I'm going to continue this cut just here all the way in, cut along this back wall here to about this level, all the way across just underneath this cut line here, continue it down here, and then bring it down to here, following this this crease here. Alright, that should be all that needs cutting out, hopefully. I know, it's a bloody mess up there. I do intend to tidy that up a little bit more. For instance, there's all this nice rusty metal right here, which is all thin. I do intend to do something with that. I get myself into these things, don't I? The quest for happiness is through nothing but sorrow, unfortunately. That's all life is, just a quest for happiness. Alright then, let's get back on it. Alright, so this is a little piece I've made to repair the cutout bit from the back. You can probably just about see on the camera there's a very faint score line running along that, which is perfectly the right side, perfectly right to put that in there like that, because that's how it's going to sit. However, I have yet got to cut off the excess from behind here, because as you see, as I pull it down, there is going to be a bit of a lip above it. Now, it doesn't matter so much if I leave that lip on, to be fair. I mean, I can just fill that lip up with Waxol, under seal, whatever. Could even drill holes in it and then plug weld it from the other side, but we don't need, because I'm seam welding the whole thing in right here along this lip. So I've cut me out of my sill panel roughly. I've not yet got it perfect, but it's a bit of a waste. I bought that whole sill panel there to do this one little job. So if anybody needs, this sill panel, I'll go and chuck it in my shed in the box. And if you, I don't know, give me 20 quid for it, you can have it. There'll be another one as well, a pair of them. I've cut the bit I want off, which I'm pretty sure is what everybody wants, but I did see one of these, like I say, in the scrapyard, and just all up here on the front of the sill there was nothing left of it, and I've got a feeling that this would probably go the same way with it having this jacking mishap here, what someone's done with it. So I'm going to try and bend all that back into shape and re-coat it with some sealant stuff. There's no access at all to inside this area. It's completely sealed up. So I've got to be careful. Oh, my hay fever has been really bad today, people. Whoa, it's been bad. This panel, I do believe, is just pressed out, because on that one there, in fact, you can just see it up here. Let me break it out. It is going dark now. But there is a fatigue here, which you would have had to repair before you put this on, and that's obviously because it's just a pressed out piece of steel. Yeah, flat sheet just put into a mould and then it's just banged out, punched into shape. Alright, that about wraps it up, I think. Let me just show you what this looks like when it's put on here. It does go on a special way. Let me close the door so you can see it a bit better. This is not how it's going to be put on. It is going to be... Oops, it's gone a bit too far. There we go. It is going to be properly cut to size. Right, you've got to try and get the back of this level with where it needs to go. About there. A bit too far. There you go. About there. Like that. And that should go on there quite nice, and given I can cut this out nice and neat, you know, I should be able to just slot that straight in. Alright, that'll do for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm going in now, it's going dark, and yeah. Alright, peace out, thanks for watching.